Look at all this dry skin.
Is that
and
dry? It's a
redness.
rash.
Even under my nose. It's because I've got cold and I've been constantly blowing around this area.
Sorry, can we just...
Why are you zoomed in like this?
Can we just talk about that elephant in the room right now? We're both in yellow hoodies. Before we get into this...
I'm so ill, bruh.
Basically, Dina has dropped her Creators for Change videos. She dropped 4 episodes.
Dina Tokyo, this is.
4 episodes.
I've decided this is my new throw up.
Oh my god, stop doing that. 4 episodes, well that's 8. 4 episodes on her channel. It's up right now and it's pretty sick. And
it's called Your Average Muslim.
It's called Your Average Muslim. Pretty flipping good. So go ahead and watch that. I will link to the video at the end of this video. The hashtag Your Average Muslim was actually trending on Twitter, I think the last 2 days. So if you can, go to Twitter and let us know your story basically. And Dina's retweeting bloody everything. So you'll get a retweet from Dina Tokyo.
Not that that's exciting because I'm literally retweeting on the minute, so it'll just disappear.
Shall we get straight into the question? Sound.
Okay, listen guys, I'm not wearing any makeup on that or anything, so if anyone wants to comment on all the redness and all the mess, like, I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna be real. I ain't gonna sell you a fake face, okay? I'm gonna be real and you're gonna know.
Real.
This is life, okay?
Real.
People on YouTube look like shit.
And it's real.
In real life.
Yeah.
Okay. Title of this email is Muslim Transgender Dad. Hi Sid Dina, hope you guys are well. I don't know how to start this off as I am quite embarrassed as this topic is not commonly discussed in the Muslim community. I'm desperately in need of advice, so I will get straight to the point. I think my dad may be transgender. Last week I came home early from uni and I expected no one to be at home. So when I got home I was shocked to hear music coming from my parents' bedroom. Obviously I go to check it out, but I go cautiously just in case. I open the door slightly and I see my dad dancing in front of the mirror, dressed in my mum's abaya with a full face of makeup and hijab. I literally did not know what to think. I quickly ran into my room. I am still kind of traumatized. This is the first time I ever saw my dad like this. I have not told my mum. I don't know what to do. Just yesterday I asked my dad for money and he told me to grab it out of his wallet. When I opened his wallet, there were all these receipts for makeup and women's clothing. However, Dad never shops for my mum and me. None of us have received any clothing from him recently, so I know it's not for us. This makes me think if he bought it for himself. Shall I tell my mum or talk to my dad privately? Does this mean my dad is transgender or into cross-dressing? Isn't it haram to do either? Please help.
What do you think?
I think we do not know how to do this well.
I'm trying to put myself in that situation. I'm not sure what I would do exactly. What would you do if that happened to you?
I would pretend it never happened.
I think I would as well.
Pretend it never happened.
The thing is, right, it's a bit odd because I don't know why I want to point this out, but the fact that he was in a abaya and scarf.
Yeah, I felt like pointing that out too. I was like, that's Muslim transgenderness for you.
Sorry, it's not funny. Well, it's kind of funny. What was he listening to? I'm just trying to imagine the scene.
How well was the makeup applied?
Yeah, how well was the makeup applied? Maybe he just likes to dress up, not just not.
Yeah, it could be either.
It could be
but
either.
You can't say he's not because you don't know.
But you can't just say, yeah, my dad's a transgender. You know, you don't really know. Maybe he just. Maybe even your.
Maybe he's been dared by his mates.
You see, you don't want to. This would be quite embarrassing if you. I can imagine if you approached him. This would be so bloody embarrassing for him, right?
Yep.
It'd probably be the most embarrassing thing ever. I mean, who knows? Maybe even your mum knows.
Maybe your mum already knows.
Maybe your mum. I don't see how your mum couldn't know.
If Sid told me, oh, Dina, you know what? I want to dress up in women's clothes and wear makeup. And I'll just do it in the privacy of my own home. And I'll do it in my spare time. You never have to see it. But it's not going to be a thing. I'll just do it in private. I'll just be like, okay.
This is the thing, right? We don't really talk about issues Islamically. Like, that's not the purpose of this right now. So I'm just telling you. So we're just telling you what as a human, what you would do in that situation.
No. But you've got to think of it as human. You've got to put yourself in her shoes.
Yeah, I know.
She's been brought up as a Muslim.
Yeah,
so
I know.
It would be the same with
I
us.
understand.
How would we feel? We might be like.
But there's that's the thing. There's public and there's private. So if
that was my point with the example with Sid. So he's doing it, in private. So technically he's not.
I'm not doing it.
No, I'm saying her dad.
Why are you putting me?
I'm saying that was my point.
Yeah, that's the point.
If you said to me, "Oh, I'm going to do it in the privacy of,"
that's what you're saying.
Most people say I dress up as a boy or wear a hoodie and jeans.
No,
so
but
it's
it doesn't give you a reason to go and talk to him because he's not.
You're thinking like that in the street.
Yeah, your dad is.
What is that?
No. Your dad has his privacy as well. Just because he is your dad doesn't mean you have to know single thing about him. Just because you're his kid doesn't mean that he can't go and have his own private life, because he does. And you can't be like, yeah, that's my dad, I need to know every single thing about him, because obviously he doesn't want you to know that. You just happen to flipping catch him.
Yeah, he clearly didn't know that you would know that.
Until it was like blatant and you walked in and you both noticed each other. Then there has to be a conversation. You know what I mean? If he just looks at you and you look at him and he looks at you and you're just like, fuck. If you forget about it then that's odd. Then there has to be a conversation, obviously, because you both acknowledged what just happened. But if you just looked at him and ran away and he didn't even know you were there, then I would probably just ignore it. I mean, you could go and talk to him about it, but understand how embarrassing that would be for him, and he probably does not want you to know that.
He might want to tell you guys if this is a thing. We don't know if this is a thing or he's literally just having a bit of fun. He might want to tell you guys later down the line, or it's like what Sid said earlier, your mum might already know. This is a really difficult one.
This is a difficult one. It is quite a difficult. That's what I'm saying. What would you do?
I'd probably just forget about it.
You probably, yeah, same here.
I would tell my sister.
I'd probably. Oh, you tell your sister?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I probably wouldn't tell anyone. I probably wouldn't tell anyone. And do you know what? Your dad is a.
Actually, do you know what?
Your dad
no,
is
actually, I would actually talk. No, I actually would.
Oh, you would talk.
Bubba, what was that? I probably would actually.
You would?
Yeah, because I could talk to Bubba.
Yeah, it depends about you. See, that's what I'm saying. It depends on your relationship.
But what are you hoping to find out, really? If you decide to do detective work, what are you hoping to find out? There's two instances here.
Yeah. That
you could find out. I mean, any outcome really. I mean, do you need to? Do you need to find out anything?
This is the point.
Is it gonna do anything? I mean, what's it gonna do really? So I actually think maybe like, depending on your relationship with your dad and whether you can talk about these things or not, I think potentially actually just leave it and wait for him to be ready, or wait for the right time to kind of talk about things because actually what you're gonna get from finding out whatever, because there's only a handful of outcomes from going out and trying to find out something. And
yeah. And are you happy with any of those outcomes? Is it gonna make the relationship you have with your dad better or worse?
Well, forget that stuff. But
this plays a massive part. You know what I mean?
No, but like family dynamics and things like that. He might not be ready to talk about that.
Yeah, he might not be ready, and then you're just.
And your whole family might not be ready to talk about that part of his life right now. So maybe just wait it out, and it will actually just happen naturally. Like Sid said, maybe it's in a few years when.
What?
Like literally, actually, what you're gonna get now from fishing around.
What are you trying? Yeah, exactly. Like, are you trying to resolve it? Are you trying to make him stop? You know what I mean? Because he's a grown man.
You wouldn't feel as bad if you knew dad was a gambler. You wouldn't feel as bad. You even wouldn't feel as like worried or bad if your dad was cheating on your mum, or knew that he was talking to loads of girls and stuff.
Or an alcoholic.
Or an alcoholic even. Because when you talk about being Muslim and transgender, or Muslim and gay and Muslim and lesbian,
everybody
it's a huge topic that is brushed under the carpet within the Muslim community, and it's a very difficult one to talk about, because people literally just go, you can't be gay and Muslim, you can't be that, you're literally going to hell, and they don't differentiate what you're feeling or what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Because
We don't
whatever
know.
you think or whatever you're feeling, you can't control that. Like transgender, or if you have feelings towards men or women, you can't control that. That's just how
Yeah.
you feel. But what you can do is you can control your action. And we all know what's right or wrong to everybody's individual, like, morals and beliefs. Do you get me?
You know, he's got all these feelings, like Dina said, so you can't really blame him and shun him for dressing up and dancing.
Oh, your dad's a bad person.
Yeah, he's not a bad person. You know, at the end of the day, he's still your dad. Like, and you know, you got to tell yourself what kind of relationship you have with your dad and what you want to get from this. If you want to go talk to him, maybe it'll make things better for him. Maybe he wants to talk to someone about this. Maybe he wants to. Maybe you can support him. You know, maybe he does need some kind of support, because do you know what? Obviously, you know, the women in the Muslim community, they're really affected by certain issues, but also the men are, and this is, you know, some men are affected by this particular issue. So maybe he does need someone to talk to, and that could be you. But I would not go in there hating him. You need to understand. You need to try and understand your dad. That's basically it. Try and understand what, you know, what he's feeling, what he's thinking, blah blah blah. So it's really up to you. Like Dina said, she would probably talk to him. Me, I would probably not, unless
That's because we have two totally different dads.
exactly. Unless it got to a certain level and I thought, you know, he needed someone to talk to, then I would. You just need to play it by ear, really.
You need to assess your situation.
Assess your situation.
What you have to remember is that be prepared to try and have an open understanding or open mind, and also be prepared for family's family, innit?
Yeah, I don't want you. The worst thing you could do is go in there and be like, Dad, this is haram. You know, people make their own choices in life, and you just don't be that person that goes, you're shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there. Chances are, you know, you don't know how long he's been doing this for, and maybe this is just him.
That's why I was asking about the application of the makeup.
Yeah, maybe this is him, and that's the real him. You know what I'm saying? So you can't go in there trying to change things. All I'm saying is maybe just go in there to give him someone to talk to. Maybe he just needs someone to talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't really give any clean-cut advice because it's a difficult one.
It's a difficult one, and I don't want it to sound like we feel sorry for her dad, because we don't.
I don't feel sorry for her dad.
I feel like we sound like we're like pitying somebody who might
No,
be
because
transgender.
do you know what?
But we don't.
In this day and age,
We just know it's hard.
this day and
probably
age,
hard for
that's the
him.
problem. Is that in this day and age and everything, and especially because he's Muslim, and he's probably got, you know, Muslim friends, and he's probably maybe known in the Muslim community. This is a difficult situation for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if he just,
That's why maybe we shouldn't jump the gun. Maybe this is his way of controlling whatever it is
yeah,
he's feeling, you know, privately dressing up.
you know, he obviously
He obviously did it in private for a reason. He
the
didn't
thing
want to
is,
see it.
everybody has their own values and beliefs, right? And us as Muslims, we have our own values and beliefs, but we're human. We have feelings.
Yeah, you can't control
So,
your feelings.
so there's literally a battle of what you think is right and wrong according to you being a Muslim, and your actual feelings and how you feel as a person.
But then your actions as well.
And you're trying to control your actions. And him doing that in private just tells me like he doesn't want to be seen like that.
I don't know. This whole thing is actually really, really difficult to talk about, because everyone's just going to be like, oh, you're a Muslim, then you just fucking hate gays and lesbians. But we don't.
No.
Like, at all.
No, I don't at
Like,
all.
I literally don't at all. And actually, I know a few female Muslim lesbians.
Just an FYI.
Just an FYI.
We've never said this in a video.
Yeah, it's quite hard to talk about.
We've
We've actually always dodged this topic.
We have we have
We've dodged it because we don't know how to
Everybody
deliver
assumes
it. We don't know how to
every
deliver.
Muslim like wants to kill gay people or something or murder.
No.
Are you
No.
Are you dumb, bro? You live in a cave or something? Like, that is not the case. It really is not.
Let us know what happens or what doesn't happen.
And we will catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah.
Bye.